Guess I'm doing a video on everyone's favorite doormat, Sabrina. In this video, I would like to talk about what as I see as Sabrina's presence in the show and what the future might hold for her, starting from season 6 onward. So to go over what happened in season 5 to kind of summarize Sabrina so far, pretty much she was replaced by Lyla in friendship, with Chloe, and it would actually end up portraying Chloe and Lyla thanks to Marinette's help, which was a very surprising point when it happened.
There was no proof. Well, until now. You've just told everyone who you really are, Lyla.
Sabrina having a backbone wasn't exactly in the title cards for season 5, and now what makes it so interesting is that Chloe has left the show now, because in the past they've joked about maybe Sabrina gets some character development like the New York special, but since Chloe was right there, it was never gonna happen.
Hey, sock buddies, we're throwing a little party on the roof if you're interested. Hang with us, but be quiet, okay?
I think there's an American boy who would love to see you there, Sabrina.
Also, since we had no chance of Chloe improvement, there would be no way for us to get any change in Sabrina. But now, it's a new day, and in this video, I describe the certain avenues the show will take after this season. The first path I think the show will take with Sabrina is her having a friendship with Zoe this season. If you remember, after the whole Chloe for President debacle of season 5, the whole family left the country, leaving Zoe behind. The mayor showing, of course, why he's father of the year around here, apparently. After all these seasons of pretty much letting his deranged daughter Chloe go off the rail, he decided to actually have a backbone and get rid of the menace known as Chloe. I'm not good on custody laws, but I'm pretty sure you can't leave a minor by themselves. It's possible, since this is Ladybug, I guess it's fine. I guess since the butler was still there, I guess he'll be taking care of Zoe from now on, but there's gotta be something unlawful about it. I can see a world where Sabrina's dad has to redirect Zoe somewhere due to not having a family, and Sabrina might step in to give her a place to live. Or season 6 could have a scene where Sabrina is coming by to pick up her bed from Chloe's house, since she was never allowed to leave Chloe's place to go home unless she finished all of Chloe's chores or something. I mean, we literally have seen Chloe lock Sabrina in a dark room until Sabrina completed her homework. And we have been told in the show, Sabrina's been doing Chloe's homework since kindergarten. Sabrina and Zoe can have a scene of them kind of bonding on the trauma caused by Chloe, which then will also turn into a friendship for the season, since the one person keeping them from their character development is gone, of course. And if we be honest with ourselves, these two might be the least developed characters in the classroom and in the show, to the point people for a while weren't calling Zoe Zoe, just nice Chloe, which doesn't do any favors. At least Kim got to be part of Marinette's trauma backstory, and Rose is part of the secret lesbian relationship in the show. It would be nice to see Sabrina have an actual friend for once. The next route that I think they could see Sabrina go is she will become part of Lyla's master plan next season. Lyla's the current shadow mom for the next season, which can either be a good thing or a bad thing for the next season. Here's why. The writers could be like, we had Shadow Mom for enough time to see 2 presidential terms and for most of Naruto. So we're gonna rock with this one for a while. Let's make her dumb for now. The other way is keeping Lyla the same way she is, but it's only gonna last like a season unless Marinette gets some character development or they're giving her more plot armor than a Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist. With Lyla being like Shadow Moth and ability to manipulate people, Sabrina could be an easy sidekick for her. Chloe's already left the country, so she can't be used anymore, unless they do her like a Mr. Fox thing from Batman the Dark Knight movies.
I gave it to you. Only you can use it.
I'll help you this one time.
Chloe could be a money backer for Lyla and provide her all these gadgets for her plans. So side tangent finished, Sabrina has been shown to be okay in manipulative and toxic friendships, and when she's treated like trash. Usually people that are in this type of relationship, it's kind of hard to tear them from it, and will always look at the bright side of the other person. Yeah, she took all my money to go on a trip, but at least she brought me the souvenir. It took Chloe literally leaving the country for it to happen. Lyla has also been shown to be able to control multiple lives and personalities at the same time. With that ability, plus the knowledge of everyone in the classroom, it won't be that hard to convince Sabrina to be at her side.
Oh, Cerise, is your movie shoot over?
We didn't think we'd see you again before the end of the school year. Yes!
Lyla could come as a new exchange student or might have someone else come as a new exchange student that she is controlling or just use the butterfly quality to do most of her stuff from the background. She has the butterfly quality, so it's not like she doesn't know when people are distraught, emotionally weak, and when to attack. She is also shown to be able to take long breaks from school and convince her parents like everything's okay. This will allow her to get her revenge and go do her plan. Sabrina's not going to be able to tell when someone is being a bad friend since she's been doing Chloe's homework since kindergarten and thinks Chloe was an ideal friendship. Lyla is going to convince her that she knows what's best for her and that everyone around her doesn't really care about Sabrina and might even use Sabrina just for their own selfish desires, as Chloe once did, which would be obvious BS, but Sabrina has such a lack of development when it comes to friendships that any care or niceness would seem like the best thing toward her, like every male-female lead in a Tyler Perry movie. The last way I believe they'll go with Sabrina is, guess what? Hey, just listen here. I know this might sound crazy, but listen to what I'm about to say. They're gonna forget about her. Crazy, but listen. Ladybug has shown you in the past that they will set up a character and either forget about them or fail to follow through with them. Look at Lyla, for example. We spent most of Season 3 gassing up as the next big challenge to Marinette as both a relationship rival, because Daddy Gabriel knows best, and as a potential rival to Ladybug. Let's not forget, Lyla literally causes a citywide massive criminalization by killing Cat Noir and causes so much despair for the city in the Season 2 finale. You're thinking, okay, but I think this could be a good thing in Season 4, after Season 3, after the brilliant team up and the brilliant setup of her and Gabriel seeming to work together so far. Then the writers were like, I know we built up this whole story, let's go with this cat blog idea that turns to Marinette sidelining Adrian. You know that idea we started in the second to last episode of Season 3? Let's go with that idea. You don't need to see Lyla. But don't worry, we'll bring it back Season 5, since we need a new Shadow Moth anyway. And we can end this amazing villain team up with a phone call because Father Gabriel caught some yellow fever. Next, for example, you had the whole Gabriel family arc that was really about Adrian finally being able to grow a backbone and challenge his dad and live the life Adrian wants. Or at least it was supposed to be, since this arc was set up for the first 5 seasons. But instead of Adrian finally stepping up, which would make so much sense, it's like, nah, just listen here. Adrian, you're gonna take a nap here. Even though this whole arc is about you here and your only other family, your dad, we don't need you in the Season 5 finale. We'll let Marinette take over since we can't have a finale without Ladybug as the hero. Let her solve your family drama and lie to you later also. You saw how they handled Kagami. If you really looked in the last 2 seasons, she's pretty much become Asian Alia that gives Marinette romance advice from manga. And then here, Mr. Twilight was my favorite movie of all time growing up, while also giving Lyla some big stats when it comes to commentization records. Sabrina's gonna be forgotten about this season. Pretty much get one episode where they address Sabrina having trouble adjusting to the situation with Chloe gone. Then Marinette's gonna give us some typical speech about how it's okay, Sabrina. We go through troubles in life, but don't worry, Sabrina. We're all here for you, so don't have to go through it alone anymore. And Sabrina will be forgotten about for the rest of the season until the season finale, like Luca apparently learning Kung Fu last season. So with all that said, in the history of Ladybug, I'm not really expecting much with Sabrina. I could say I expect them to at least do the bare minimum, but then I saw the masterpiece of Season 5 finale. Not gonna lie, part of me is interested to see how bad they're gonna fumble the bag with Sabrina this next season. Like, don't be surprised if we see mid-season, Chloe has had a pretty much sucky life since leaving Paris. Chloe comes to visit Paris and begs Sabrina to be her friend again without really doing it, pretty much as a tsundere she really is. Sabrina then decides to follow Chloe again to do whatever we want, because Sabrina misses her or something like that. And Sabrina dad's just okay with it, like nothing happened. Also, random tangent, we don't even know if we're gonna be seeing Sabrina next season that much. They opened a new school last season. The teacher literally became the mayor of the city after having as long as pregnancy as Bonnie from Family Guy. Who's to say, the classes are maybe smaller, or some characters might even get kicked out to the side to introduce some new characters? Because it seems to be this changing between Season 5 and 6 for the show. Like, Marinette got a new character design. I see some of these photos. There's not a certain disaster walker named Gabriel anymore. Adrian might grow a backbone, but that's not gonna happen because, that's Adrian. I'm just saying, don't be surprised if a certain Chloe friend or Chloe lookalike might disappear this season. So that's the video. Thanks for watching. And shout out for Ladybug for redefining friendship goals. Goodbye.